So Nate, sometimes a band will have like a really long career, but they have one hit that like everybody always wants to hear all the time. And sometimes you'll hear from that band, like, we don't want to play that song anymore. Like, I'm sick of talking about that song. For you, the Philly special and the Super Bowl is sort of like that hit in Philadelphia. You do not, however, seem annoyed talking about it ever or sick of talking about it. Are there ever days where you're like, enough already? I don't feel like talking about that player that day. Or every time somebody brings it up, does it bring a smile to your face?
I think being in Philadelphia, being drafted in Philly, and just being around the fan base, living in South Philly for a couple of years, then downtown, being around everyone, I know how important the Super Bowl is for everyone. The Super Bowl victory, the first one, was so special because every year was like, this is going to be the year. So I know when that question is asked about the Super Bowl or the Philly special, I've been doing a series on social media about fun facts about the Philly special that people didn't know. As my brand Dad Season released the hat, I'm wearing the You Want Philly Philly hat.
There you go.
And I know that it's important to everyone asking me the question, and I try to treat it as it's the first time I got asked the question. And in my response, I don't want to shortchange it because that might be the only opportunity that person has to ask me about the question or in their way. And I want them to feel important because they are important, and every fan in Philly is important. And that's why it's so special. And it's really a great honor to have something like that with the Super Bowl and the Philly special, to have something to talk about. Not everyone gets that opportunity throughout their career to not only have a relationship with a team like Philadelphia, but the fan base. And I don't take that for granted. Fortunately, I'm so surrounded by coaching youth sports and, building, running the Dad Season brand and the podcast that I never really think about it too much. But it is always special when someone asks me, and I try to give them the attention they deserve.